There's two quick things that we need to talk about. One, whether you should buy this pack right here, and two, whether you should be spending your blue coins on this shop since Dokkan recently added heroes units with blue coins. Before I hop into that though, or any of those topics, a really quick subscriber challenge. If currently your rank ends in the number 3, I'm going to consider that basically plagiarism. You got call lacking today. You got to subscribe to the channel and go level up, okay? I appreciate you for working hard, but again, you got call lacking, got to subscribe. But if it doesn't end in 3, then that's pretty much, you know, the majority of people. You can skip today's subscriber challenge. I'm wondering if your rank actually ends in 3. But anyways, let's hop into today's video. When it comes to the first topic, I'm telling you right now, if you do not run the heroes category, or you're not like the biggest fan of heroes, or you skip this banner, or even if you summon, you know you don't run this team often, do not buy this pack. 100 Dragonstones is definitely nice. I get it, right? However, this Dragonstone right here gives you access to this list of units. And granted, right, you know, the units here are not bad whatsoever in terms of, you know, the recent EZAs and whatnot. But this is one of those things where it's like me personally, the only units I'm missing from this list are this Great Saiyaman 3, as well as this physical Mira unit here. Or, no, sorry, Demigra. So, as a collector, I would maybe go ahead and buy these Dragonstones, get my 200 Dragonstones. I think you can buy it twice, right? Is it twice? Is it a 2-time purchase? Yeah, it's a 2-time purchase. So I can get 2 of those 200 Dragonstones, and then it would make sense for me because, you know, I spend money on the game. It's not really a big, you know, too big of an issue for me, but I also love running heroes. I would run those units, especially when they get EZAs in the future. I genuinely enjoy running the heroes team. But if that's not you, this is not worth it at all. There's just no, there's nothing you can really say to yourself even to justify a purchase like this, because $40 is definitely not cheap for in-game JPEGs, okay? Just keep that in mind. Now, that's pretty much that. When it comes to these blue coins, I will mention that the units on this list are not that great. I mean, if you're running like an extreme class team, this Toa can definitely come in pretty clutch, because after her awakening, her support, or sorry, her EZA, her supports is definitely really potent. So again, if you are looking for a very specific unit, a very specific team build, and you love running heroes, go ahead and spend your blue coins on whatever unit you want. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you, like, I summoned quite a bit on this banner, I can just go ahead and trade all of this for Kai's. I definitely wouldn't mind at all. But I will also mention that if you're someone who doesn't have the type, what's the word? The type exclude, or there's a banner in Dokkan. I'm assuming many of you know what I'm talking about. There's a banner in Dokkan, like Mono Tech, Mono AGL, Mono STR. You know, let me go ahead and pull it up for you here. But while I'm pulling it up, there's banners in Dokkan that drop or have exclusive mono characters. So for example, let me go ahead and pull up the Tech Tien. He is a specific, there's a word I'm looking for, but he is a type specific support. I'll pull it up for you guys right here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So this Tien, for example, right, is available on one of those type specific banners, and he only comes around when that banner comes around, and that banner is a blue coin banner. So you can go ahead and when he releases, or when he returns, you can go ahead and buy him through the blue coin shop for 300. Let me go ahead and just pull up the coin shop actually, so that way everything, yeah, here we go. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? You have the AGL extreme, and I mean they have a super class and extreme class character for every single type of this banner. But what I'm saying is these characters are actually really rare. And if you have a lot of blue coins, it might be, you know, a smart decision for you to go ahead and wait for these banners to return whenever they decide to return. And when they do, you can go ahead and spend some of your blue coins on some of these characters. Again, they're going to get easiest at some point, right? Because they kind of recently got Awakening. So it was like, hold on. Let me see when Pan came out. Yeah, so the Awakenings was still semi-recent. I remember when these units were getting their Awakening. So, again, they'll get easy at some point. They're still really strong supports. I believe all of them literally give a specific type. I think it's like 3 key and 50% to stats, right? Again, it's a very powerful buff. So, these are, if you want some of the rare units in the game, when they do re-release, you will, if they do, you will be able to buy them or snag them with blue coins. So consider that as well. But if you if you really genuinely don't care, Kai's are always an option, which I think at the end of the day are going to be more valuable for you over just, you know, some Dragon Ball Heroes units, because at least when it comes to using your Kais, you can use those Kais for characters that you actually use a lot, rather than spending 300 coins, which by the way is the equivalent of 1,500 Dragonstones. Keep that in mind, okay? You're basically spending would you spend 1,500 Dragonstones on any one of these characters here? If the answer is no, then point proven. Does that make sense? So hopefully that, or you know, what I said was able to help you in some way, shape, or form in terms of being able to make a decision on what you want to buy. I don't really think any of these characters here are really worth it. I think the Kais are worth, or saving for those specific banners to return. If you're, again, a collector or want to get those units when they do drop, because again, they are very, very rare. And then again, when it comes to this you know, grayish stone, don't do it if you do not genuinely love, enjoy, or run the heroes category. Don't do it, you know, if you're free to play. Even if you're like a light spender, it's still not worth. Unless you're doing it just for the stones, right? Which then I guess I understand. But hopefully you enjoyed. And please, 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 please get your stone count up. And I will see you in the next one. Take care and peace.